I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So, long story short, yeah, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, just to name a couple. Yeah, they were scared of Mo3. They were scared of Mo3, man. You hear me? Hands down, man down. Now we know Yella Beezy been arrested, held on $2 million bond, facing capital murder for the murder for hire for Mo3. Oh yeah, he sent that. He sent that allegedly. Gotta throw that allegedly in there. You hear me? You know what's going down though. But like I say, this comes down to jealousy, envy, hate, etc. There's so many different stories, different parts to this. You know, you got Rainwater, Mo3's manager. Mo3's guess like a brother damn near. But it's a lot of questions with him too. But according to Rainwater, this all started behind a female. To get in full detail, huh? A female. Oh, nigga wanted to hit her. Somebody else wanted to hit her. Yella Beezy, Mo3, Errol Spence. You hear me, dog? Yeah, they're gonna look at Errol Spence now. Now, according news speculation, rumors is a lot more named people going down, not just Yella Beezy, not just Yella Beezy, huh? You hear me? Believe that. You know Keywan talking. I said it in a previous video. Keywan talking, boy. You know that boy ain't gonna sit there quiet, huh? Sit there quiet after years. He facing what, 9 years? He ain't done nothing before. Oh, what's getting to him? It's getting to him. Them names gonna start coming. The name definitely gonna start coming. But yeah, Yella Beezy ain't the only one. This is gonna get real nasty, real dirty. A lot more names gonna come out. You already know Trap Boy Freddy. Trap Boy Freddy, he one of them. We know the 411. Just from the outside looking in, you ain't even really gotta have the full inside scoop, huh? From the outside looking in, you can tell what was going on at the end of the day, period. But according to Rainwater, it all started over a funky bitch who everybody wanted to hit. Then it escalated into other things, you know. Some said it was because of Go Yayo. Him and Mo3 had an issue, had a rift. The whole six pick, huh? You hear me? You know, but according to Rainwater and Mo3 wasn't tripping on that song. He was the hottest in the city. He was the hottest in Dallas ever, huh? What he gonna trip off a pick six song for, huh? What he tripping off that for? Now that was just rumors. That was just some talk. You hear me? But it's been evident, you know, from the shooting at the club when they try to jump Mo3 and his crew, right? This been a long going issue, man. And allegedly Mo3 like that. Mo3 really like that, huh? You hear me? So on both sides of the ball, musically and street shit, Mo3 dominating them, killing them, murdering them on both sides, all aspects. So you think Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, other niggas in the city in Dallas wasn't hating, mad, jealousy, envy of Mo3. They made it clear. They made it clear, huh? You hear me? Now they say though, they say Mo3 was a bully, put in work, his own work, and allegedly that highway hit when Beezy got hit up. Yeah, dog, period, point blank. They said that was Mo3 doing it himself, doing it himself. So street shit musically, he was dominating them. You know. Street shit and musically, he was dominating both of them. Point blank, period, huh? He was dominating the whole city. You think niggas wasn't mad at that? Hearing Mo3 name, Mo3 songs. Then he started getting collabs, Kevin Gates, Boosie, getting bigger, name blowing up. Heavy, you hear me? Even in his demise, he's putting out more songs or has put out more songs than Trap Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy combined, homie. He still lives on, you hear me? His name still rings loud, especially in Dallas. He's dominating them still, even dead, homie. Even dead, they couldn't stop him. You hear me? You think that's not getting to him? You think people who was involved, that's not getting to him? You know, people gonna talk. No cap, bro. Hands down, man down. You hear me? But even now in his demise, he's doing more numbers than they have ever done. Getting more publicity, more attention, homie. You hear me? Even in his death, dog, set up. Wicked, clear evidence set up, allegedly. Throw that allegedly in there, though, huh? But clear evidence set up. It was a hit on his head. It was a hit on his head. Period. They put the bag on him. Allegedly 10,000 or 20,000. Numbers vary. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out the exact number, baby. Oh, cat, period, man. We're gonna find out the exact number, huh? But this is not shocking at all. Not shocking at all, man. Yeah. But Mo3, Mo3, he just he was different from them dudes. All the way around different. He didn't rock with the crowd, allegedly. He didn't just go with the flow. Some say he was kind of a bully, a rebel. Some say a monster. Yeah. So they had to get him up out of there, man. They had to get him up out of there. Sad situation, all sides of it. Yeah. Could have went a totally different way, man. They could have came together, really turned Dallas up, put Dallas on a different path, really made history, got big Guapino, man. The jealousy, envy, separation, especially when you get real bloodshed. Niggas really dying, bodies really dropping. It gets real, it gets serious, it gets wicked. But it's some major plays, some major moves in the whole Mo3 situation. Yeah, dog. But bottom line is, they were scared of him, though. Period. And another side note, allegedly, Mo3 just wanted to fight. He just wanted to catch the fade. You hear me? No cap. All it had to be was a fight, settle with differences. But I guess it was too far gone. Then you throw the comedian in there, Leroy, the comedian. Some call him an innocent bystander, but he did speak up and ride for Mo3, not in a street way, a gangster way, but he spoke up for him, vouched for him, talked about Yella Beezy, etc., etc. But even the way Yella Beezy and them move, like, you hear me? They can't do none of their work. First of all, they pick on the squarish dudes or dudes who ain't really about that on that. You saw the same thing with Rainwater, same thing with Roy Lee. And that's what really kicked it up to a different level, high level, when Roy Lee got hit and killed. And even then, I mean, Yella Beezy people, they didn't really step down. What, they shot the man in the leg. He bled out. He survived for what, a day or two, I believe, dog, or, damn near a whole day. So there really wasn't no step down work. Mo3 came, got at him in the studio and in the streets. If we just talking, comparing activities and who got down and who didn't, you hear me? Why they had to get him up out of there? Why they had to orchestrate a whole plan, bring numerous people in, involve numerous people just to get Mo3? It had to be the perfect scene, perfect setup. Yeah, Mo3 had some of the wrong people around him, dog. Getting comfortable, getting complacent. He should have never done that. He should have never done that. At the end of the day, these all were street cats, street dudes involved in street shit, type shit. So however you feel about Mo3, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, none of them innocent. They was all doing their thing, letting their nuts hang. It was war, bloodshed, gangster shit. Period. Over something petty. Started over something petty that should have been talked about. But then you get other factors involved and it becomes into something real deadly, and that's what happened, homie. You hear me? Period, man. But Mo3 wasn't moving smart. Should have been focused more on point. Then you go back to the whole Rainwater allegedly taking the gun out the car. Why did Rainwater take the gun out of the damn car? Understanding Mo3 got a hit on his head. Understanding it's money involved. Did Rainwater have something to do with it? I ain't gonna sit here and say that there. But at the end of the day, dog, he going on platforms saying this, saying that. He talking heavy on what's that one real street stars out of Texas. He talking heavy on there, breaking down situations. I put none past nobody in that realm. Do I think he has something to do with it? My guess now, I would say no. You hear me? But it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of things that don't add up for old Rainwater there. You hear me? Why you take the gun out the car, Rain? Yeah, at the end of the day, why did he take the gun out of the car? That's a big major question in this case. Yeah. But it was a lot of hands involved. They couldn't take him out. They couldn't get him by himself. Like he got them, like he ran down on them, got up close and personal himself, allegedly, throw that allegedly in there. You hear? He got active with them. rumble with him, banged, took it to a whole new level. Trap boy, sent the hit, put the bag on the head. All right, cool, bet. Street shit hard, what? No rules. Boom, okay. But that's really weak, petty. Sending the bag, putting the bag on somebody's head anyway, really is weak, petty. He who served the sentence should swing the sword at the end of the day. you know. But yeah, he did what he had to do, felt what he needed to do to get Mo3 up out of there. Heavy, bro. But when it comes down to it, they were scared of Mo3 physically and in the booth. He was too much. He was too much of a force by himself. By himself. One man wrecking crew, huh? Causing havoc on all of them. Causing havoc on all them boys. You hear me? Hands down, man down. And got to their ego, their pride, their gangster shit. According to Summer, most Yella Beezy wasn't even no gangster for real. He should have been a pop artist type. he should have been there and crossed over. But guess what? He was influenced by the so-called streets, fake love, fake image, the facade. Period. He had to keep up a facade. Now look at him. Going to jail, facing life, maybe even a death penalty, capital murder. He was so much into his ego. He was so mad, angry, so mad and angry. He said, bet, boom, I'm gonna get him up out of there. Boom, I'm gonna end this for real. Now you gotta ask, can you blame him? I mean, he did get hit. Mo3 bragged about gunning him down, trying to get him up out of there. So is it unfair? No, it ain't unfair. It was street shit, street code, street justice. Some will say it as finest, you hear me? But at the end of the day, niggas know they set Mo3 up. They couldn't handle him alone. Period. And it was a lot of jealous envy and hate with Mo3 as well. I think some people are even involved in this murder, this crime, this murder for hire, not even all in the streets. That's some well-to-do, allegedly well-to-do people, regular workers, 9-to-5 workers, business owners, period, dog, who have something to do with the hit of Mo3. Now, why? Texas business, those who know. That's a real sticky situation, man. But answers will come out. Answers will come out. Already have. And you think Kiwan ain't telling? You think he ain't telling? He done said something already. Period. And the question is, what did he say? And what will everybody else say when they start yapping up in there? First 48, huh? First 48. You hear me? Yeah, dog. The females involved, the female who was involved in the setup. That funky bitch, what she gonna say? You hear me? Who she go throw under the bus? What name's gonna be floating around? Huh? Heavy, bro. But believe you me, they got something on Beezy and all of them, and they going down. Period. They going down, homie. Straight up. Crazy though, man. Crazy story, crazy situation. But Mo3, very talented dude. Damn near angelic voice in the booth, had the church vibe to him. He grew up in the church, correct? Definitely could feel it in his music, the spirit of his songs. A lot of pain in there too as well, a lot of wickedness in there as well. A lot of evil in there as well, duh. Violence, murder, etc. That's part of it, though. That's part of it, though, huh? But do I think Mo3 was just going around bullying, trying to bully everybody, take over, a monster? No, I can't say that, bro. I ain't gonna say that. Heavy. Period. Was he in the streets? Was he active? Yeah. I can say that. I feel that way. But at the end of the day, I think it came down to jealousy, hate, envy, and everything escalated, period. Because when you got jealousy, hate, envy, it could go either way, huh? It could go either way. It could get settled, the issue could be settled by a talk, by a fight, whatever the case may be, or keeps going and keeps escalating. And that's what happened in this situation, man. Point blank, period, huh? And at the end of the day, man, how many kids lost their fathers? That's the big question. That's the biggest conundrum, huh? Or it should be, correct. How many kids lost their fathers, man? So let me know how you feel about the video, man. What's up with this whole Mo3 Yella Beezy? What's really going down? If you're in Texas, got the 411, let me know. You know what it is, though, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. Support the grind, support the channel. It takes less than 1 second. Big warrior here. Babylon, stay aware. Yeah.